We're MUNKY. We're here with IndieBuddy.com. It's a great website.
It's class.
Very good.
Indie Buddies.
We are indie.
We are Indie Buddies.
Yeah.
We're buddies and
I'm
we're
Zach.
indie.
I sing.
I am Conor. I guitar.
I'm Sam.
I'm Niall. I shout and play the low end.
Yeah, we play music. We play like
Disco funky
disky,
grunge.
funky grunge.
Yeah.
I think it's like rock, but not.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
say it's disco.
Rock that you can
It's
dance
rock that
to.
you can dance to, exactly.
Yeah.
This is the easiest thing.
And it gets a bit weird.
Yeah.
It does. You gotta get away with it.
A bit of psychedelic tinge.
Bit
Yeah.
psychedelic, yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's our buzz.
Yeah, we got influences from everywhere.
Yeah.
I'd hazard a guess that we all listened to pop punk when we were growing up.
We all listen
Oh,
to
yeah.
similar music
Oh,
growing
yeah.
up.
Like Blink and
Yeah.
My Chemical Romance, or well, that's me anyway.
Yeah. And then I think in, say, the past like 4 years, we probably all ventured out listening to different types of music, and now we brought that back in together.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I started with pop punk, like the lads, and then I just turned into a complete space cadet. and started kind of exploring the kind of psychedelic thing with like Pink Floyd and Genesis and just prog rock, and then jazz, and then I got into funk, and that's where I went.
Funk is class. It really is.
I'm obsessed with disco music.
Yeah.
It's like the best music there ever was. Understand?
We pay Zach about 20 quid a month and he just turns out tunes.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
Speaking of, it's due actually.
Yeah.
Bring that up, man.
No, we just like I probably like we jam stuff in the room, play around, come up with something, and then like I'll go off and write a song on top
Put
of
the
it.
structure to it.
Occasionally, like we've had like 2 songs that I've come in with a song acoustically, and then it's completely changed into something else. By the
Yeah.
end. It's like, yeah.
It's very annoying having the song almost there, and then one of us does something. We're like, okay, well that's the new direction the song's
Yeah.
going. We have to completely rewrite it.
I think a lot of times we'll have lots of sounds and it's just like chucking rubbish at Zach and he'll sort of try and catch them and put them in a different order and put some
Speak
words
for
over
yourself,
them.
man. We're class.
Oh yeah, it's pretty much it. And just, yeah, we always do it by accident though. Like
Yeah.
a lot of our songs that we enjoy, like that, and then they develop and then they might get rewritten, but a lot of stuff is just literally, we're like, right, we'll play this song and then someone will bust into something.
Yeah.
And that's a tune, and yeah, we completely
It's
get
fluid.
diverted off.
Pretty much every song.
Yeah. But sometimes it can be more. Some songs can be more difficult than others to kind of like, because you just kind of like hitting your head off a wall, but then eventually you hit your head enough times that the song takes form then, and it's just like, there it is.
Yeah,
That's what
exactly.
we needed. That's how we get the psychedelic thing.
That's more his element,
Yeah.
yeah.
I sometimes like to take like 2 genres that like shouldn't go together, and I do this a lot and try it and be like soul and shoegaze and like try it, but 9 times out of 10 it doesn't work, and then sometimes you're like disco and grunge. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
You know, but I don't know. Our sounds get weird sometimes.
It
Like,
sticks out on a bio.
Yeah.
That one's
that
on
was
you.
kind
Yeah,
of me.
yeah.
Yeah.
That was like one of the first songs we had.
It's before we were in a word band, really.
Yeah, I just like was messing on the computer and like I was listening to loads of Robert Johnson and Big Bill Brunsey and blues people and yeah, I just like wrote this. I had a weird walk home at 7 a.m. from a party, a really weird walk home. It might not have been that weird, but it felt like the weirdest thing in the world. And by the end of the walk, I had like written this lyric, the song basically, like what I was doing. I just basically narrated my walk, and then some guy came up to me and was like saying something, but I couldn't make heads or tails of what. I don't know what he was saying. He might have spoken English, but I was like, yeah, whatever. And that was like the Mister, can you help me out or whatever.
And
Bro,
when
can
you
you help
walk
me?
away.
Yeah,
kind of
but he
thing.
wasn't even asking for money. I don't know. He might have just been like, your pants are down or something, and I was just like,
Yeah, I've been meaning to talk to you about that. Like.
yeah. Yeah, then we just jammed it loads and it changed into a different thing. Like. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Loosely narrative based.
Yeah.
The chicken
I
wasn't
should have
there.
mentioned he was a giant chicken. Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
I
That
was,
should be the
I was in
opening.
Mullingar. I was off in the field.
Yeah.
That's the crack.
Can't
of
tornado.
there.
Yeah.
CT.
CT, man.
Camp Tornado. Shout
Yeah.
out.
It's the disco.
Disco.
album.
I saw.
Yeah.
I think I saw. Like we all love disco, but I remember seeing Shecat EP, and it was like the greatest thing to this day I've ever seen. Was like, and I didn't know they were on, but I just stumbled into it. Like, and I thought it was like coming from a chipper band because it sounded so like perfect, and I was like, oh, I love this song. And it was like I Want Your Love or something, and I was like, wait, it was live, and they were all wearing white like angels, like singing, and I was like, this is the. And I stayed, and it was the best gig to this day I've ever been to. So.
So that's
disco
why we have
basically,
female backing
But also
singers.
they're friends of ours, like, you know.
Yeah,
they're,
yeah,
like, they were in college with me and Conor, like, Taylor and
I
Edwina
thought you were
were.
chatting about Chic. I was like,
Yeah, we went to college with
Bernard, Niall, they
Bernard.
were in primary school with me.
Yeah.
No,
Wow,
they're
Rogers
friends
is
of ours
held
as well.
back.
So I was in songwriting class with Taylor and Edwina, and Rebecca was in another songwriting class. But like we know her from years back, like
Yeah,
since we
yeah.
were like 16 or so, and Submotion as well.
Yeah,
like,
she fronts a band called Submotion. We're great. Check them
We're
out.
very
Fucking
grateful that she still
savage.
comes and sings with us because like,
Yeah.
she could just go off and do Submotion
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
Easy as
way
well.
better. Like, but no, like we like Taylor and Edwina, like I know them for years from college, and we write. They're all songwriters as well. Like they're really class.
They
So,
bring
like,
elements to
they
it.
bring a lot to the table. Of like, come in, we might jam a song instrumentally, but they'll come in and be like, oh, like how about a little vocal thing here or this, and we might be like, oh, class. Like,
Yeah.
like I think the Hunter Gatherer Blues never had the vocals in it, but now
Yeah.
it needs them. Like,
Yeah.
Cans.
Yeah, just generally being weirdos. I think
Yeah.
it's
that's
one of
where a
us.
lot of ideas come. It's
Yeah.
just on the bus.
But also just like one of us having a stupid idea during a practice and then
Carrying it out.
yeah, just can always be like, okay, where's this going? And then after a while, we're bench pressing instruments in weird luminous gear for an electric picnic.
And our Facebook chat is a bit of a sewer sometimes. So it's just like that. It's just
What
like
group chat isn't a sewer? Like,
That's fair,
It just
yeah.
it has a mind of its own, and then sometimes
It gets-
there'd be a little bit of a jam, and it's just like, oh, we can make a video of that.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot more in the draft folder than there is in actually things we put out, but that's probably for
yeah,
the
I'm
best.
still waiting on writing a martial arts film. Like,
We'll get to that.
I've got almost a screenplay ready. Like, it's
Yeah.
pretty good. I think
We're
it's pretty
big,
class.
more like meme makers than we are a band, so we had to put on these shows to prove that we're a band.
We do music too.
Yeah, on the side.
I'd say there's a good lot of people who are like us actually don't
You
like
think
our
people
music.
are just gonna
It's
expect
like
skits?
silly videos. Yeah, that's what I'm worried. Like, we're not that funny. We're just weird.
I know for a fact that a friend of mine, her dad is in his 60s, and he has never heard a song of ours, but he loves our videos. But yeah.
Oh, we don't want to talk about it.
We just want to get
Expletive. That's the chorus of it.
yeah.
That'll make sense when the
Thanks.
track is released.
What do you want to say about it? It's a long song. It's fairly it's like 6.5 minutes.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
my favorite song.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Lot to play.
No, it's my favorite song.
It is the best though.
It's fairly like it's about it's kind of a critique on drinking, but when everyone hears it live, it's like not just drinking though, because it was like about the relationship where the woman is very paranoid and the man is like, could be any fucking gender roles or anything, but it's like the woman is paranoid and the man is a raging drinker, like going out socially getting plastered. So it's like playing on that idea, but then the chorus was just like something like
Exactly.
something catchy. But then everyone always hears the song, it's like, yeah man, I can relate, like I just want to get fucked, and I'm like,
It's actually the opposite of that.
yeah, it's kind
I'm glad you're having a good time though.
yeah.
We've just gotten better at playing together, like, because like the more we've gotten to know each other, it's just we know the little kind of hits that we're gonna like make during
Yeah.
songs, and just like we have particular styles, and we kind of have worked a way of playing those off each other now.
I feel like it's almost like there's only 3 members in the band sometimes, because these guys just like are in sync now. It's weird. Like
It's almost like we finish each other's.
you'll never see them not beside each
Like
other.
a joke
It's
or
like
whatever.
magnets. Like look at them right now. Oh no, so we like, I don't remember what the question was.
Okay, this is going to take a turn very quickly.
Yeah.
I am probably one of the least experienced people in the band, in bands, and going into studio, I was just kind of like, everything's so new and shiny, and so didn't really know what I was doing myself. And now, with experience, like going back into it, I feel like all of us are going to have a better idea of what we want to get out of it before we go in, and just be a bit more professional about it.
We kind of like, I think the easiest way to say it is like we just like played in a rehearsal room loud live, and we never actually practiced recording songs. We just like play them, and like that's a great song. But then like once we start
I wonder
actually
what
just
it sounds
recording,
like.
Now we listen back.
recording
It's
our
like
own,
Jesus.
in our own, like, our own cheap demo or whatever that we can make with like, you know, with an actual audible track. 'Cause a lot of times we used to use a phone in a room, and like I actually kind of like the sound of the phone recordings, to be honest. But like there's no clarity.
Neither of
in
you
it,
guys
it's
don't
just
work
like,
to do it because we blew out the speaker.
Yeah,
from
actually
doing
my
that.
phone.
I
Yeah,
have
we
a
fairly
horrible
destroyed.
crackle on my phone since then.
I think it's more the feel, if anything.
Yeah.
than
Yeah, the feel
I
was
still haven't
difficult.
even mastered it yet. As well.
Yeah.
Like we have a lot of learning to do, and we love everything that we've recorded. But there's definitely like next time we could do this.
What can we do better?
Which is the lovely thing. If it's always a learning curve, there's never going to be something that we'll put out and be like 100% like that's perfect.
Yeah,
Well,
I
actually-
never want us to be happy, be like, that's it, we've completed music.
Then I'll
with
just
anything we
stop
put
it.
out.
Yeah, just a finished level.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
like I think you can.
You can
how
always
a
do
band might
better.
get better is by always just thinking that you could have always. There's always something to learn. It's not just like, oh, I'm happy with that. Good job. We don't need to get any improvements.
I can't really believe it.
Yeah.
We don't yet. There's no one in the door.
Yeah,
so it might not turn off. Like,
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Memes.
Memes.
Yeah.
Memes.
Having a good Facebook presence helps, but also like, I was just like, oh, I love playing gigs, and like when our friends and stuff, or like people we know show up to gigs, be like, oh, they came out to support us, but then I always found it quite surprising being like, oh, you actually like the band. Like people are here for a show, not just being like because we shouted at them on Facebook to come. It's a cool feeling.
It's kind of like with us all being in Dublin, and you walking around Dublin, and it's just like it's horrible to kind of see, because like I remember it was actually funny enough when we were recording. I was walking home from the studio, and nearly every single doorway that I walked past on the way home from the studio had somebody in it or two people in it, and it was just raining and people were making beds with umbrellas over them and everything like that, and it's just like kind of we've all seen that, and it's just kind of horrible. So we kind of thought that we should maybe do something to try and ease that situation, and it's just really hard. It's really hard to kind of see that when you're walking around Dublin every day.
Oh well, I heard a story that my great uncle or something was a priest who set up a charity that his mentor went on to be Peter McVeigh or was Peter McVeigh or something like this. I don't know how. Don't fact check me on this. Peter McVeigh. I've heard it from family members, but basically it was an initiative that he was going for. Also, it was a charity that, my dad's funeral, we instead of getting flowers, we gave to the Peter McVeigh Trust. So I kind of feel I don't know why, but I feel like a connection.
It's a personal
with that.
connection.
Yeah.
We're happy to be supporting it.
Yeah. Dancin.
Dancing, tunes, hopefully not a disaster.
mistakes. I was going to say mistakes.
Mistakes. Oh.
That's a great way to
I'm
put
aiming
it.
high, man.
Hopefully there will now be what is English?
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. We can do it.
No be disaster.
No be disaster. If that's the only mistake we make tonight, I'll be very happy.
Yeah.
Well, there wasn't until Accent's Workplace are supporting us.
Yeah, they're very
fucking
good.
unbelievable.
They're
Very,
great.
very good.
They're so much
I'm
better.
actually just really excited to see
They're
them.
Yeah.
they're
I saw
unreal.
them 2 weeks ago.
You really
Ah,
should
they're
get
soft.
them in here.
We
When
saw
you see
them.
Yeah.
We saw them at Swellfest, and I was crying. God damn it.
So good.
So we got them support. A favourite track? Oh.
I wouldn't do all have different ones.
Well, there's some that sound
Yeah.
great and some that are fun to play. I know for us, we don't necessarily like playing
Speaking for the couple.
Just Can't Quit or we miscommunication.
Yeah,
But
he's
they
kinda right,
sound
fine.
they sound good, but
Yeah.
we have to concentrate a lot for them just because there's almost more space. With some other ones like 7 AM or we have a track called Zordon now. Shout out Power
We have
Rangers.
such weird song names.
It's super
Actually,
fun to play.
Speaking of weird
You don't
song
have to
names,
concentrate as much.
Jam and Banana Sandwich, that's my favourite one to play.
Yeah.
Real song name.
Um,
If you guys get a chance to look at the set list that we have on stage after the show, it's a great read. Some weird stuff.
I don't playing a big cymbal thing at the end. It looks savage, actually. It's not really a song.
It sounds good, it looks good.
Everybody
Yeah.
looks at me. And it's class. Yeah, I love attention.
Absolutely not.
Not a chance.
We scream like little girls every
Yeah.
time something comes down the line.
Yeah.
That happens.
Every time it's just it's just something comes in, it's just what?
Lads, really?
But
Yeah.
And they're never what we going for. We send loads of emails.
Yeah,
And it's
yeah.
that we never get anything. And then some random people are like, yo, slot long shoot.
Yeah. Like I joined the band after a party in Zach's house, And he was playing songs like 2 years ago off his phone, being like, "Do you want to be the bassist in my band?" I was like, "Yes, yes, I do." And then I woke up on his couch and realized, "Fuck, I have to do that now." I hadn't played music in years, and so I had to learn the bass and start doing this. And thought that, well, yeah, we'll have practice, have a few cans, maybe we'll play a gig one day. And did not think that a year and a half later we'd be 2 sold out nights in Whelan's. Ridiculous.
But the speed that Niall is developing scares me. Of how fast you got, amazing.
I mean, last week he was that high.
It's actually, stupidly ridiculous. Like,
Stop.
Running through his clothes.
After our oversized shirts, so I fit into them.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
the TV
Yeah.
licenses and
Yeah.
stuff, but not the band.
Yeah, Brass Phantoms, you guys know, are mega fans of them, and they're supremely jealous of us, and I love it. Yeah.
Public actors.
The gig.
Yeah.
big-
Like tomorrow's
yeah.
gig.
Priorities, I was going to say being hungover. But
Boojum.
Boojum, absolutely.
No, but that was actually next for us.
What though?
Yeah.
Possibly we could say that.
Yeah. Yeah. Because it's announced someday.
This was something we were squealing about.
One of those squeaky
One of the
moments.
squeal. We're opening for the drummer of Chic, which
the
we're
Button Factory.
in the Button Factory.
Which is ridiculous.
Which I'm vomiting about. I can't go out before Ralph Roll, and he just looks at me and be like, "What the fuck is this?" And I'll look at him and wink, be like, "What do you think?" Like,
And he'll do like a Da Vinci and break his sticks and go off.
yeah.
Yeah.
We sometimes do a sheet cover every now and again, or
Doing
whatever.
one tonight.
We do one
After
tonight.
the gig.
After the gig.
We're just like imagining, like if he was, looking at us, we're not just getting sick on stage.
Please don't get sick of the Button Factory.
It's pretty much the reason we have this band in a way, because like
Yeah.
I wouldn't have like written the songs that we started jamming if I hadn't seen Chic. And he's not the original drummer, but like he's the one I
Yeah.
know. He's the
Yeah.
one I've seen at EP, and then again in like what was it, Ivy Gardens and stuff like. So like
Seem very relaxed there, Zachary.
yeah, I'm very relaxed.
I was just,
Trying to
it's
get
just
friends.
melting into
Yeah,
the floor
it's good.
like
I've got like
a
my
good
head
piece
in
of butter.
between two things there.
That's good.
Yeah, it's
No,
nice.
you're just appreciate
Yeah,
it.
we're very excited for that. That's next week. And then festivals, hopefully. Fingers
Yes, and releasing Miscommunication.
crossed. Yeah.
That's gonna be
And
good.
probably more songs. Yeah.
He's really
And also with you.
Hey.
Class!
Class.
Is there any final words?
9/11 was an inside job.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
sure. Let's put that stamp on the end of the interview.
I don't want to get murdered.
Yeah, actually.
No,
But we
yeah,
just turned this into a
single.
Tinder dating thing.
You guys are with each other.
Hey, got
You've been over
girlfriends,
this.
so we kind of feel left out in the band.
We can be with each other together.
Yeah. You're
The guy
one-
in the fumbly thinks we're
You're a
together.
single entity, like
He's
thing.
great.
He is.
I feel like this interview has stopped now and we're just talking about the guy in the fumbly.
Shout out to the guy in the fumbly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude in the fumbly
That guy
is not
with the
an
earring. You're great. You make good small talk and you never judge me for ordering the same thing every time I go in there. Mad props.
I didn't like the Karen Conor and the suit today.
Shut up.